I'm on a journey looking at every property in the Marvel Cinematic Universe and considering which characters from those films and TV shows are missing from Marvel Snap and proposing custom cards for them. Last time we did Guardians of the Galaxy, so we're up to Avengers Age of Ultron, kicking it off with Baron von Strucker. He's a 3/3 and I've given him the power ongoing. Your 1-cost cards cost 1 more. When you play a 1-cost card, give it +2 power. So this is somewhat flavour-wise to sort of show him as like a tough but inspirational leader, which I think all of the many pawns of Hydra would probably agree with, right? So he kicks up the cost of your cheap cards, but makes them much stronger, so feeds into sort of almost like a late zoo deck, or just any kind of zoo deck. You obviously want to be probably playing Kazar alongside this, just to give them that extra little buff and to allow you to get into additional locations. Or of course, you know, the fact that he makes the cards cost 1 more, it allows you to play 2 1-drops on 2. Maybe you would then drop Kazar on 5 alongside something else. Probably a 0-drop because your 1-cost cards are now impossible to play alongside that. And then a couple more or several more on turn 6. What do you think of this, guys? I like the concept of this card. Right, next up is Dr Cho. Now she's the one who creates that sort of device machine which heals people, like rebuilds their skin. She used it on Hawkeye, you may remember. So she's got a sort of reconstruction vibes to her. So I made her a 2/0. And just has this ability, which isn't ongoing or anything, just a standard flat ability. When one of your cards is destroyed, return it to your hand. So this could be quite interesting with things certainly like Deadpool. You're creating lots of different almost clones of Deadpool, which I think is a cool idea. Even things like getting duplicate Bucky Barnes is probably quite strong, and then destroying your destroyed things. So if you could find a way to destroy like a beefed up Venom, that seems like that would be a pretty strong and powerful play. But yeah, an interesting one, guys. Let me know what you think, as always. Finally, this is certainly my favourite card from this instalment, where we're looking at Avengers Age of Ultron. Because actually, I mean, if you look at the calibre of these characters, Dr Cho is somewhat of a side character, and we've already got Ultron. You know, most of the characters in that film we do actually already have in Marvel Snap. So basically what I'm saying is, guys, I was scraping the barrel, right? Anyway, this is Ultron Mk1. Yeah? He's a 2/6. Oh my god, incredible stats. Phenomenal. How could this... sounds broken, but he's got the ability. At the end of the game, move to a location that loses you the game, if possible. So this is literally the opposite of Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel will move to a location that wins you the game. This guy will move to a location that loses you the game. Now, why on earth would you want that, I hear you cry? Well, first and foremost, you can, of course, play this alongside Zero, and it becomes a very strong card. It's also much needed fodder for Sauron. Either gives you an early play, or it allows you to benefit from having a smaller cost card alongside Sauron. However, maybe, just maybe, the rest of your board is so strong that even moving this doesn't lose you the game, because as a 2/6, where can it move that it loses you the game? I mean, certainly somewhere like Bar with No Name would be a big one, but yeah, a fascinating card, the implications of which are too strong for even my mere mortal brain to consider, I think. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. What are we on to now? Ant-Man. Ant-Man is the next one. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe, and I'll see you then.